inside of State Farm Stadium. The Cardinals listening for the sound of their signature big red siren, which signals an air raid and brings them out to a sea of red here in Glendale. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the Green Bay Packers and the Arizona Cardinals. Along the Packers sideline, there's a look at their head coach, Matt LaFleur. This side hoping that one blowout last week will lead to another one here. On the Cardinals sideline, that's head coach Jonathan Gannon. These guys mired in a losing streak, hoping a trip home is going to help them snap out of it. Scott, joined by my partner Brock Hewer. It's going to be Chad Ryland to get us started. And here we go on EA Sports. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. And bringing them out now in his 6th year here in the NFL. Brock is 3rd as a starter from Utah State. It's Jordan Love.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterback. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, big old win last week.
Well, as we see the names populating this injury report, partner, we recognize they've had to do some adjusting over the course of the season as key contributors have gone down.
And this, right here, this is where fan favorites and surprise superstars are born, Kate. From guys having to step in as a result of these injuries. You never root for players to miss time to go down, but you always root for the guys filling in, who are getting their shot to make their name and contribute when it really matters.
Passing struggles bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
His work begins at the 31. So here come the Cardinals now as they get set for their opening drive. And bringing them out in his 10th season now. A veteran who minimizes turnovers better than almost anyone here in the NFL, Jacoby Brissett.
Jacoby Brissett has seen some adversity in this league. Occasional starting opportunities as well. And he's hung around because he knows how to take care of the football. He can still throw it deep with the best of them, but he's the type of guy you just trust. You trust that he can come in, that he can manage the offense, and he can win a game if needed.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Brissett keeping this himself. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now Brissett to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative. And the best way to do that is to start fast. And, well, once again, they're not.
He put too much juice into that one. It lands in the end zone. We're bringing things out to the 20-yard line. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, 2nd down. They stick with Jacobs. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 7. First down, Green Bay.
They're set up at the 35 now. Going to the ground again on first. And he's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
2nd and 13. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up 4th and long. Takes this in at the 25. Cheeks out a one-stop. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Now he gets set to see the Cardinal offense for the 2nd time. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening 1st down as they take the field a 2nd time. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
Well, you often see some mix, some high-percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep the defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation, and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Going play action here, Brissett. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Here we go, 2nd and very long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong. When I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
Secures this at the 17. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Out now runs the Packer offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Going run again with Jacobs. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker. Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the first. Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of 3rd down, they're now defending 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42. Completes this one to Dontavion Wicks. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line.
1st down, Packers.
Running on 1st here with Jacobs. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
A gain of 12. And a Packer 1st down.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Straight ahead, it's Wilson. this one down to the 20. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Green Bay.
Straight ahead, here's Brooks. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's second and 11.
Second and 11 at the Cardinals' 21-yard line.
Love looking to pass. They set up the screen. Brooks. And this one does not go far.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up. Now it's Brandon McManus to attempt this Packers field goal. This is from 35 out on the left hash. McManus sends it through. And they're on the board.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. And Brock, these guys are still searching. They are still searching for their first points, but beyond that, they don't even have a first down yet.
Not even one?
No, they're still searching. I know. One in his night. It looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Off the play fake, Brissett. Getting out to his left. Now here he goes. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's good for a Cardinals. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 46. It's Knight on the carry. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him around 6. That's going to make it second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Now an inside give to Carter. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Cardinals first down.
For a Cardinals. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On the ground, this is Knight. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. Halfway there on first down. That brings up second and 5. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. The Packers on top early. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Now Knight. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
He was taken down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
Fourth down.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
So on fourth down, Cardinals calling on Chad Ryland to attempt this field goal. This will be from 52 yards. Distance is good, but not the accuracy. He just missed it left. And they are unable to tie up this contest.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Thrown on first down, Love. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And it sets up second down. Back to the air, Love. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's third down.
3rd and 2, Love to throw. Has his man, it stops. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Wilson on the shotgun handoff. And he takes it down to the 33. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
At the 33-yard line, a gain of 12. And the Packer first down.
Here's Wilson again. A big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments and flashes of greatness like that that you see Dick Buckets, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up third down.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 4. And it's third down.
To the air with Love. Got his man. It's Golden. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with a penalty. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Love from the gun. Drops. Will the Cardinals get to him here? He's brought down. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
1st and goal from the 1. From the 1. I don't mind throwing it, but that's the one thing you can't have happen. Defensively, you know they're going to bring it. And now, well, they're more than content backing this offense up with the sack.
Loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Love out of the shotgun. No one open, so he chucks this to another county. Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
It's third down and
Shotgun now for Love. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 4th and goal. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
McManus sends it through. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense making its way out. And they'll take over facing a 6-0 deficit. inside the red zone.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
The Packers all set to get back out there. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Jacobs running behind center. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. And there's an extra DB out there on the field now for the Cardinals. 3rd down coming.
And it's 3rd down.
Tight end going in motion here. Throwing his love on 3rd. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers grow their lead off the turnover. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Brandon McManus on for the PAT. The XP is up and good. And the Packers bump the lead up to 13 points.
Cardinals, nothing.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Cardinals returning their offense and this running back to the field. They trail 13-0 here as they go in search of their opening score. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Carter here from the gun. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 24-yard line.
This is Knight. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
24-yard line. A 1-yard gain. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Operating from the gun, Brissett. Into the hands of Harrison. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They get 27 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
And the Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Carter. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Incomplete. Keyshawn Nixon on the coverage.
Shotgun now for Brissett. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Well, no luck on his first look of the game, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks him inside their own 10. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. And they couldn't be backed up much further, Brock. A safety, really the only concern as they take possession here inside their 5-yard line. And off to Jacobs to start the drive. And he's out of bounds just short of the 15. Less than a ruler needed here on second down.
Second and inches at the 13-yard line.
They stick with Jacobs, and he'll get them enough for a first down.
Jacobs, the ball carrier.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Going to the ground again on first. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. It was Max Melton who held him down there. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Glendale. And it's the Packers with 2nd and 6. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 27. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Packers.
Love with it on first down. Dumped off to his running back. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Dadrian Taylor Demerson getting there for the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's 2nd and 7. Short pass brought in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 7. And a Packer
first down throw. Here's Love. He puts some air under this one. Deep right. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball. Incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Falls to the ground out left. Incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Throwing again. Love. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 14. First down, Green Bay.
Loves to throw again. Looking slant round, complete. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Sticking in the air, Love. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. All set up now for 1st and 10. Once more, it's Love. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 12. And a Packer first down.
From the red zone now. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Catch is made in close. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers push the lead to 20.
Cardinals, nothing.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Cardinals getting out there on offense one last time in this opening half. And with field position and the clock against them, probably not going to see anything of substance here before halftime. They'll Return to the ground game and just run this clock out. He cuts it to the right by a man, and now he's in the clear. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
That's good for a Cardinals first down.
Brissett with it on first. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. And the Packers get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Now it's Brandon McManus to attempt this Packers field goal. From the left hash, this will be from 50. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And despite that bad snap, they're able to tack on 3.
Points off takeaways. Usually a bigger stat, Kate, on the hardwood, that other sport that you call, but it's a big one in football too, and those 3 should pay dividends.
He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Here's hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Arizona has the football first to start the third, and here comes its offense. In that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this third quarter. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting a good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, Brissett. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough third down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
And the Packers at a 50-B out there for this third down play. Here's Brissett. He's going to push one deep down the right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Cardinals out for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Ball taken in at the 36. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Fights off for tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And this one's recovered by the Cardinals. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and that next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On first down, it's Brissett. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
That's now the 3rd sack of the game, and I know how these defenders start to think, how many more can I tally up before this one's over? Still a bunch of game time. And this defense, well, they're feeling it.
Rough start to this set of downs. Now 14 to go on 2nd. Trying again, following the set. Left side into the hands of McBride. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They're now set for first and 10.
17 yards. And the Cardinals first down.
Throwing now, Brissett. Juke the defender. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 25-yard line.
Pressure coming for Brissett. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Brings up third down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate, now. We got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Brissett to throw it. Can't find anyone open. He's forced to throw it away.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Looking good, but just a little too far left. He missed it. And unfortunately, that miss follows the pattern of how well things have gone for them here.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. And nothing to show from their last drive except, well, we did see a couple of short tempers. Brock not happy to have fumbled away that series.
Now, fumbles are one of those mistakes, Kate, you don't get a lot of grace for in the NFL. Just one in a game is too many. Gotta find a way to protect the rock.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. It's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Back to the air. Love. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And this one's going to approach the 10, but looks like it's down right at the 13-yard line. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. We're set now on 1st and 10. Going deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And they got it back. Looks like they covered it just before it went into the end zone. Wow!
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
So they keep the football, but now they face 2nd and long. Running his night. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now, time's not on their side either.
They'll bring out the punter here, and he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. The return begins on their side of midfield, and he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. To the air with Love. Man downfield, he's got it. That's Dobbs. They're set up at the 35 now.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Green Bay.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
He was brought down at the 26.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Some movement there before the snap, right side of the line. This is going to back them up.
Ball start. Offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. They'll run here, following the penalty. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Buda Baker bringing that one to an end.
Tackled at the 27-yard line.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
And it's 3rd down.
Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the first.
Encroachment. Defense.
Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of 3rd down, they're now defending 1st and 10. Running it after the penalty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Shotgun now for Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Love out of the shotgun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
This is 3rd and goal. They're backed up to the 9. Motioning the tight end now. Love now on 3rd and goal. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And the defensive down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
Hey, I get it. You know, there are times as a decision maker playing quarterback, you take a sack and you cut your losses. But when you get an opportunity in the red zone on 3rd down, you'd love to give your guy on the other end a chance. Because a touchdown, well, we know in the course of outcomes of games, so much more influential than settling for a field goal.
On comes Brandon McManus now to try this field goal for the Packers. It's from the left hash, 33 yards. McManus sends it through, and that will add to their score.
Well, when we start discussing who their most dependable scorer is in this game, I don't think it's one of these skill guys, not even the quarterback, who comes to my mind first. I'm going to bring up this kicker. He's now a perfect 4 for 4 on field goals and contributing big time to this lead.
And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. It's Knight on the carry. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 8.
Now Knight. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Working quickly here.
That's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. Only able to get back to the line on that 1st down play, so no gain.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard, Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 11. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Out of bounds across midfield at the 48.
Operating from the gun, Brissett. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
On now comes their punter. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And this will stick him back a ways. That punt hits and jumps out of bounds near the 14. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. And his production is carried over into this 2nd half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they've placed upon him. It's an option right that begins this drive. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Hand off here to Jacobs. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Love on 3rd and short. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. The Packers send out their punting unit. Looking to return from the 29. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. Out had the Cardinals now on offense. And if we're being honest, Brock, this game already over. It was a while ago, but still something for this offense to play for. They can try to avoid that shutout.
Yeah, it's kind of like a game, like baseball, right? You're looking up at that scoreboard, and you know it's impossible, but find some momentum, something good to build on for next week.
Almost a very quick drive. The drop kick gives him new life. This is 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
2nd down. Here's Brissett again. Got his man. That's Zay Jones. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line.
14 yards. And the Cardinals first down.
Shotgun now for Brissett. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. Edgerrin Cooper on the coverage.
Back to the air, Brissett. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
Keyshawn Nixon on
To the air yet again, Brissett. Hits his running back. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
On the ground, this is Knight. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals making the scoreboard look a touch better. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals get it back to a 19-point deficit. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Wilson with a return here. Escapes a defender. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Out now runs the Packer offense. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Love now, off the play action. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Love from the gun. Dump off caught by his back. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
Those little short throws, they have high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
They're out now, ready to punt it. It'll be Daniel Wheelan doing the honors. Begins his return at the 16. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Brissett with it on first. He's got him. That's McBride. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
On the shotgun, Brissett. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a Cardinals.
On first down, it's Brissett. Completed over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Offense up to the line fast.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 50-yard line.
From midfield on 2nd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
3rd down, it's Brissett. Into the hands of Harrison. This is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for a Cardinals.
They're set now on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 now. Finds the in route complete. Ooh, and that was close, but they're going to have to get this on 3rd down now. Gain is to the 27.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Back to throw. Here's Brissett. That's cut at the 4. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals get it back to within 2 possessions. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
Ryland now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12.
26. Cardinals 14.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors.
Arizona.
Wilson with the return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. Jacobs running behind center. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Going run again with Jacobs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
He was brought
Just
down
1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
And it's 3rd down.
There's Love to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down. So out now comes the punter. That's taken at the 15. Jukes one defender. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. The Cardinals offense making its way out. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Brissett. His pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Another try following the sack. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Passing is hauled in by the running back. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So they'll let the play stand, decline the penalty, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Desperation time here on 4th. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
67 yards. And the Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
1st down from the red zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Andrew Cooper takes it away.
You knew before this drive started the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
The Packers all set to get back out there. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. And out to Jacobs to start the drive. Well, this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
2nd down, they're going to the option. Offense wins zone read, but what a read by the defense. They blow it up for a loss of 4.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
They'll run it here on 3rd down. And they're not going to reach the sticks. They tried surprising them with a reverse, but the defense stops them well short. 4th down coming up. He fields it cleanly. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Cardinals and Jacoby Brissett out again on offense for this next drive. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Edgerrin Cooper on the coverage.
Second down. Here's Brissett again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Throw on third down. Throwing deep for the end zone. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
Intended for Zay Jones.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Now here comes the Green Bay offense. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. We go counter, it's Jacobs. And he's got 5, and we've got our 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Packers moments away from their 4th win of the year. First down run gets them 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. They've got a man in motion. Jacobs gets it on the draw. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
That's a gain of 4.
With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go.
Brendan McManus on for the Packer field goal. A 38-yard attempt.
McManus sends it through. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. This makes it up to the 25. Jonathan Gannon doing a last little bit of coaching here as the Cardinals return to the field. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun now for Brissett. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set.
At the 31-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Brissett. Hauled in again, it's McBride. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down. Throwing now. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series, and don't put the ball in harm's way.
This is Knight. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. Brissett with it on 1st. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. Ranging near a minute to play, 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
to the air, Brissett. Coach has got it near the sideline. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here he is to throw. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set.
Gain of 12 yards.
And that spikes 36 seconds to play. Less than 40 seconds to work with. Here comes 2nd and 10. On the shotgun, Brissett. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And they take him down right along the 30.
It's a gain of 5.
Now to throw. Throwing this back in the end zone. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. This connects with Higgins. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts.
Another Cardinal.
From the red zone now. And he is in for the touchdown. Still unlikely, Brock, but it's not entirely over just yet with this score.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains, the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. He just put on a show.
Now a try to keep a sliver of hope alive and make things a one-score game. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the 4th.
What's the score? Packers 29, Cardinals 21.
So with hardly any game left, they have time for this kick and maybe a couple plays. And this is recovered by the Packers hands team. They're going to win this game. No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. Packers to a knee, let the clock run out on this victory.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game. It's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.